Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the next reaction in series 3 of You Afraid of the Dark. I went to sit down to watch it because it was grey outside, it was really gloomy, it was raining. I was like, do you know what? I'm in the mood to watch an ooky spooky episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? But England being England, as I was putting my stuff together to get set recording, the rain stopped, the clouds parted, and now it's sunny outside. But that's just England in a nutshell, really. 1 minute it's raining, the next minute it's sunny, and I imagine it'll probably be snowing soon as well. Last episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark we watched was The Tale of Watcher's Woods, which was really cool because it was Sam's first episode, who's the newest member of the Midnight Society. Both her and Tucker have joined this season. She is Betty Ann's friend, and she seems like kind of tomboyish in a way, but she can really hold her own because Gary and Frank both seem to take a liking to her. But she like crushed Frank's hand. I was basically like not taking any nonsense from anybody, and told a really cool story about these two girls that get lost in Watcher's Woods, which is the woods where people go missing, and there's the Watcher who can basically trap people in the woods. It was a really cool story. I felt like it could have explained the lore of the Watcher a little bit more, but overall the story was really good, and it was quite interesting visually between the normal forest and then where the trail makers were, their campsite with the guillotine and the cages and stuff. It was a really good episode, and I was really excited to have a new member of the Midnight Society. This episode is called The Tale of the Phone Police. Now, all I remember about this episode is it's about someone who... Did they play pranks? Do you know, like Bart Simpson does when he rings people, plays like phone pranks? And then he get like the mum makes a joke about the phone police because that's what kids do. That's what kids' parents do, especially back in the day, like landlines, like oh don't mess around on the phone or the phone police will come after you. It's like how people say as well about like if you wear a bad outfit, the fashion police will come for you. So it kind of plays on that like childhood, not fear, but like a little myth, so about the tooth fairy and the phone police and all that stuff. Because I know I heard about that when I was a kid, so I think that's what it's about. Who's gonna tell it? Let's guess. So far we've had Sam, Tucker, and Kiki. Phone police, maybe Frank. We've not had a Frank episode. It doesn't sound magical, so it's not really Gary's style. Betty Ann, I don't know, maybe. It could be a Betty Ann story, but my money's on Frank. Let's see. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please let me know down below in the comments what you think of the reaction and of the series so far, and if you enjoy my reactions to Series 3. Let's jump into Series 3, Episode 4, The Tale of the Phone Police.
So, whose turn is it tonight?
Tucker.
Not Frank then.
Where is your sweet little bro?
Tucker again.
Winnie isn't here yet. I knew that little puke was gonna be trouble. Don't worry. He's here.
Is he going to tell it over the phone?
We're all set.
Okay.
I love Frank's jeans. I always talk about Frank's fashion. Those jeans are cool.
I'm telling my story this way because if you think about it, a telephone is probably the scariest thing in your house.
Say what?
Nowadays, maybe.
Your doors and windows locked, but all someone has to do is dial your number. You answer the phone, and bingo, they're inside. You pick up that phone, you made a connection. And it might be to a place that you don't want to be connected to.
Ooh. The Tale of the Phone Police. I can definitely say phones nowadays are scary because these things do listen to you. And like, back then, phones didn't really do much. Whereas now, obviously, they record or listen to everything that you're saying.
What are you scared of? This is the Acme Appliance Company. Is your refrigerator running? Yeah. And you better run after it before it gets away.
Ooh,
Lame.
smooth zinger.
Very lame. Listen and learn, my friend. And hello to you, ma'am. This is radio station KZIT, KZIT, and you have just been selected to be one of our lucky contestants. Now,
Do you not know landline
for
calls
home
cost a lot of money?
dream vacation,
Especially back
all
then.
you have to do is answer one easy question.
Oh dear, I really don't know.
You have 4,
Oh, that's a bit mean.
2,
Can that woman's hopes up?
What are you doing?
No, what are you doing? Making prank calls again?
No, I was trying to get Mom and Dad. Look,
Oh, sure.
I'm in charge here while they're on vacation, so stop acting like a little wart. Forget Mom and Dad. You're gonna get tagged by the phone police, you zero.
Oh,
Phone police? You're kidding, right?
what's she
You've never
drinking?
heard of the phone police? No.
Like Kool-Aid? I don't
The
know.
phone has certain rules of operation. You don't leave it off the hook. You don't let it ring too long. And you don't make stupid calls like my blunt little brother. Keep messing with the phone and you'll end up like the Baxter kid.
The Baxter kid.
Billy Baxter. Happened a long time ago. He was making prank calls, and the phone police got him.
She just poured that drink. What a waste.
Want to make a call? I gotta go.
Oh, what kid. It's funny because there's like the nice kid who seems to be
Chris, you don't believe that stuff, do you?
It doesn't matter. It's no fun anymore.
badly influenced by the main kid.
Chris? Billy Baxter? It's only got 6 numbers. This won't work.
And it's completely different to every number around it, so
Hello?
good luck. Billy wants to talk to you. You've made contact now.
I don't know. Maybe it was a dream.
Uh-oh.
Can't be. So answer it.
No way, you answer it.
That guy last night. Did he sound like this?
Okay, so Billy's ringing him on any phone. I think the phone police are going to come for you, mate. Because I'm sure all phone companies have a giant stone telephone in the reception.
How can we find out where this number comes from?
There's only 6 numbers, and we thought it was foreign or something.
It's not foreign. It's old and discontinued.
Can't be.
But still
just
being
called it and got somebody.
used.
You called this number and got an answer. The records department is in the basement.
Oh no, don't.
They'll take care of you.
I'm actually really enjoying this episode. It's doing what You Afraid of the Dark, I think, does best. And it's all just a bit odd. And it's clearly not real life, but it's not trying to be too realistic and a bit zany and a bit weird and just off. And that's what You Afraid of the Dark excels at.
The lady upstairs said you could tell us who has this number.
We don't get very many of these nowadays. Come on back.
I wouldn't. I don't follow a creepy old man into a
Using the phone to tell a couple of jokes, eh?
What?
basement.
Just stand there, young fella. Take care of you.
The phone police!
Jake O'Brien,
Oh, hello.
phone police.
Oh, God.
Hey! Let me out of here. What is this?
Figured it out? I know, because you're a real smart kid. You got here quicker than anyone ever has.
Hello?
Don't bother shouting. No one can hear you, I know. I've tried
Why would the phone police give you a phone in your jail cell?
already. It's Billy Baxter.
Oh man, what is this place?
Annie, they got Jake. Just like you said, it's the phone police. We went down to the phone company. Who are you and how do you know my name? What?
What?
It's me. Get out of here before I phone the police.
I wasn't
It's
expecting
me,
that.
Chris, Jake's friend. They got him. I don't know you and I don't know any Jake.
So because he's gone into that building,
Wait.
he's been
Get your brother.
wiped?
What is with
Out of,
you?
like,
Look,
existence,
I
sort
don't
of?
have any brother, okay? The cops, yeah. You told us a story about the phone police and a kid named Billy Baxter. You know the story? Yeah, I know it. Except the way I heard it, they got a kid named O'Brien. A Jake O'Brien. Jake O'Brien?
Is that her brother?
Get off! Don't do anything! I swear! This isn't so!
Interesting.
Oh man, those guys work fast.
It's even an older number. Because it's because of the two.
Leave me alone, you crazy old...
Jake, take it easy. It's me.
Chris, get me out of here, man. This place is nuts. I didn't do anything wrong. You gotta help me.
Whoa, calm down. Listen, this whole thing is weirder than you even know.
Yeah, it's weird how Chris remembers him.
Me too. But I got
Maybe because he went to the building as well. He's kept his memory. Doing that kind of smooth swagger walk. Trying to act so cool at the phone company. I also like how they haven't tried to give the phone company a real, like, just pretend organisation name. It's just phone company. I love this show. All she ever does is sit and file her nails. Smart. I still don't understand why they would give the kids phones in their cells, being the phone police. It's like going to jail for shooting someone, putting a gun in the cell. You know?
Listen, kid. You think you got it bad now? Just you wait. That's it.
It's not a lot of security at this place. It's literally a receptionist, this old dude, and a couple of phone police officers. Uh-oh. No, you're out. That was a good shot. I wonder if this was filmed like an abandoned prison. Like an old prison that's no longer in use. I like Chris. He's really, like, resourceful.
Now, where did they...
What have they done? How did they get up there?
Okay.
Smart plan, though.
Clear. After you got caught, went to your house.
Run.
What's wrong with you guys? This is Jake, Annie, your brother. You gotta remember him now.
Where do you get these friends from, Jake? Do you order them from the back of comics?
You remember?
So she
him?
remembers
No, he
now.
is.
Yeah.
Why?
In fact, I'd like to forget him if I could. You two are losing it.
Annie, don't. It's the phone police.
Phone police? Airhead, I made that up.
But it's true, they got me.
Yeah, I wish.
What about Billy?
House pizza. Jumbo extra cheese, all dressed, hold the anchovies.
I'm gonna lie down. I'm exhausted.
It did happen, though, didn't it?
Let's wait for the final twist. If there is one. So the pizza guy works for the phone company. So was he just keeping an eye on them?
Jake and Chris never made another prank call. Because they were never sure if the phone police were really real. Or if they could believe anything else they ever saw again.
The end.
Excellent, Tucker. Great story, Tucker.
That was really good. I really enjoyed that. And I love those old photos. They're great. Okay, guys, that was my reaction to Series 3, Episode 4, The Tale of the Phone Police. And this story was told by Tucker. So Tucker's second story this series. His first one was The Tale of the Midnight Ride. And now The Tale of the Phone Police. And I really enjoyed this one. I don't know what other people are going to think about this one. Particularly if you're younger than, say, my age. Because I remember the days of landlines and how you had to, like, share phones in a household and you don't make prank calls, the phone police are going to go after you and all that weird stuff. So it really resonates with me as someone who is old. But I don't know if, say, for kids nowadays, if you are younger, quite young and watch this episode, let me know what you think about this episode because I'm really intrigued. But yeah, I really liked it, and I like that Tucker was telling another story. I've really enjoyed his character so far, and I thought the way he told the story through the phone was an interesting little take, but it was nice to see him at the end as well. Because if he wasn't in the end of the episode, I probably would have thought maybe the actor was just unavailable for that episode, but he wasn't. He was there at the end, and that was really cool. And they all seem to be getting along at the moment, which is nice. So the episode itself was interesting. So it revolved around these two boys, Chris and Jake. Chris is like the nice guy, the sensible one. Jake is a bit more naughty, a bit more influential, like let's do this, let's make some prank calls. And then the sister told them the tale of the phone police, that if you ring for too long, or you don't answer the phone quick enough, or you keep ringing, I think it was, and then if you make prank calls, the phone police will come after you. And obviously the story came true. And it had some really interesting parts to really think about in terms of, like, I'm confused about the whole memory mind wipe type situation. So, what it appeared to be initially is that if you get captured by the phone police, they essentially, you get wiped from existence almost, in terms of, you still exist in the jail cell of the phone police, but your friends and your family forget who you are. Like, when Chris went back to Jake's house, the sister didn't know who Jake was. The room was no longer Jake's bedroom, it was a different room. And she was like, I don't have a brother. So you get wiped from memory, which I could see happening to Billy Baxter. And we saw another kid get trapped as well. So maybe it happened to him. So I thought, okay, you get captured by the phone police, you get wiped from memory. Right. But then Chris was in there as well. And the sister didn't know who Chris was either. So, okay, maybe it's not just to get captured by them, but if you're inside that building, it's got its own sort of like universal laws. Maybe it's in its own weird dimension. Therefore, when you're in there, you get wiped from this Earth's existence in a way, you know? So, when Chris came out and the sister didn't remember him, I was like, okay, because he's been in that building and down where the jail cells are, he's been wiped. Cool. And then he rescued Jake from the phone police, and the sister remembered them both. So I'm like, what? Whether the phone police just let him go, because like we saw, the police, the pizza guy was actually working with the phone police, but they didn't capture him. They just maybe were keeping tabs on him to make sure that he didn't do anything wrong again. So maybe it was a case of, right, he's escaped, we'll let him go, we'll give the memory back, and he's learned his lesson. That sort of moral tale, possibly. Because if it wasn't that, then I don't really understand the whole memory, because obviously she didn't remember either of them, even though Chris was out of the jail cell and in the house. But then when Chris went back and rescued Jake, the memories went back. A little confusing about that, but I like it. I like that it's giving me stuff to think about. And I just really enjoyed the episode. I thought it was a fun, kind of action-y episode. Some fun characters. I like the older guy who was like working down in the basement of the phone company. The receptionist was quite zany and kind of cool. I really liked the two boys, in particular Chris. I said it during the reaction as well, but I'll say it again. Whether you're afraid of the dark and Goosebumps and all these type of shows, Haunting Hour, Creeped Out, often when they try and put these like rescue plans into place, they go wrong, or there's a friend that makes stupid decisions, and you know, that kind of stuff. But this series in particular is doing really well, having these friends that try and save the day and do really well. Like last episode with I think she was called Sarah. It's been a few days since I watched it. When she got the whistles to go and save the girl who's in the cage, she did that. She succeeded. And this one, Chris was a badass. He broke into the phone police. He did the thing with the phone, and then tricked the receptionist. Got down, knocked the old guy over, managed to escape, got them all out of the sewer. Chris was great. Like I said before, if I was in trouble, I want Chris to save the day, because he was cool. Like I say, I don't think this episode was scary at all. There wasn't really any scary parts minus being a kid getting captured. And I don't think it'll resonate with kids nowadays, because obviously mobile phones have changed the landscape of technology and phones and stuff. And they probably don't know about the phone police and landlines and how scary it was if someone was ringing your house and they didn't have your number. It wasn't like nowadays with sales calls and all that kind of stuff that deals with mobile phones and whatnot, and how you can get anyone's number pretty easily with online. It was a totally different ballgame back then, and it was really creepy. So I'll be interested to know, like I said before, if anyone younger watches this and likes it and what they think of it. But I had a good time with it. It wasn't scary, but it was a really fun, weird, wacky episode. And anyone that's got nostalgia for this show, like I do, please comment and let me know what you think, because I think this show does really well when it goes weird and wacky and zany and just odd, like this episode did. I thought it was good. That was the tale of the Phone Police, Series 3, Episode 4, told by Tucker. As always, guys, my name is Scott. I hope you guys are well, taking care of yourselves and staying safe. Please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of this episode, and also if you're enjoying this series so far, what you're thinking of Series 3. I'm loving Series 3 so far. I think it's brilliant. I thought switching up the two people with Sam and Tucker so far has been a masterstroke, so we'll see how the rest of the series goes. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you all soon for the next episode of You Afraid of the Dark. Bye, guys.